Hi and welcome to Mr Garbutt's music class. Today we're going to look at a new piece called Even More Steps. Even More Steps is a follow-on from Moving in Steps. So if you haven't played Moving in Steps yet, I'd suggest you play that one first and then move on to this one. The first two lines of Even More Steps are the same as Moving in Steps. The second two lines are the extension part. So let's have a look at the extension part of this piece. So from the third line, we have that same rhythm that we've been playing on the first two lines. We've had the crotchet, and then the minim. So we play one beat, and then two. Then that happens again, and then we get a row of crotchets before we finish that line on a minim. The last line starts the same pattern again, crotchet, minim, crotchet, minim, but we finish the very last note on a semi-breve. Now we haven't done many semi-breves, and just to remind you, that is 4 beats, so it's a really long note to finish on. The notes we play on the last two lines change a bit more than the other pieces you might have played in my videos. So in the third line, on the first bar, we have 2 E's, and then we change to the D on the minim. Then that repeats itself, so it goes E, E, D, E, E, D. Then the third bar, we go down to the C, we play 2 of them, 2 D's, and then we go back to E's to finish that third line. The last line starts very similar. We go E, E, D, E, E, D, so it is the same as the third line, them 2 first bits. Then we change it slightly, we go to 2 E's, 2 D's, and then we finish on a long C. We're just going to go through the difference between the crotchet, the minim, and the semi-breve. I'm going to buzz them on my mouthpiece just so you can hopefully hear the difference. So this is a beat. Every click is worth 1 beat. So when I play crotchets, I should play 1 sound to every click. The minim, the one that's not coloured in but has a stick, is a bit longer. It's a 2-beat one, so we need to play over 2 clicks this time, so the note gets a bit longer. So let's have a listen to some minims. So this is my beat. Now the semi-breve is the one that's not coloured in and doesn't have a stick. Now I know in the piece it has a little line going through it, but that's to indicate the note C. Not all semi-breves will have a line going through them, that's just for the note C. It just doesn't have a stick. So we need to make it for 4 beats, so this is a really long note, so you need to make sure you take a big breath. So let's hear some semi-breves. So have a listen, this is my beat again. So hopefully you can hear the difference. The crotchet, the coloured in one with a stick, was 1 beat. The minim, not coloured in with a stick, is worth 2. And then the semi-breve that doesn't have a stick is worth 4. Let's just have a quick recap of the vowels we use in this piece. So to play the note C on our brass instrument, we don't press any vowels, and it's the lowest sounding note that we'll need to make. To play the note D, we press our first valve and our third valve, and we press them down together. And then to play the note E, we press our first valve and our second valve down together, and that's the highest sound we need to make. Thank you for playing along, and I hope you enjoyed that piece. There'll be a version of the backing track at the end of the video so you can play along without me playing. See you next time for the next lesson. Bye for now.